Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. We are continuing with Polar, and in the last episode we recruited the Pyro. I don't know where they are right now.
He's waiting for your orders.
There they are. Hey buddy. You having a good time? I guess I should get everyone
The future of
Pyro, mobilizing.
rested up a little bit because they're a little wounded from the last few fights. But anyway, we are continuing the side stories here, and we are currently working on Eli Barracuda. We have to steal his revolver from the world stage, and it looks like that's Eastern US. He's causing us additional problems like here, where he's going to drop our money by 5 grand. Over here, he's going to drop our money by 25 grand. It's just not worth it to send the minions out there because we are earning enough cash as it is. In fact, we can make up the difference by getting some money here. Yeah, $245 every 5 seconds. We'll get $250,000 out of it. Let's just do that. Oh, look! X is here again. Man, X is really being aggressive today. By which I mean he shows up, gets his ass beat, and then shows up again for whatever reason. So we're going to keep him contained, and we're going to go get that silver revolver.
I suppose you think you are very clever, Mr. Barracuda.
He does think that, Polar, but really he had no chance against you.
I'm as shocked as you. Who could have guessed that gun was a decoy with a Patriot homing beacon inside?
This is your final warning. I'm playing a far greater game than you know.
You geniuses think you're above the rest of us. But whatever you can do with a whole army, I can do myself.
You and me. We are on even ground. And if you come at me again, I'll put you in it.
I'm pretty sure you're on an icy throne above Eli Barracuda Jr., Polar. Don't sell yourself short. Complete research Eli's past. Okay.
Your scientists have made a breakthrough.
Eli Barracuda has dared to challenge you. Dig in his sordid past and know your enemy. That is done. So now we need to kidnap Julius Bird from the world stage. Who is Julius Bird again? Eli's organization has weak links, including his right-hand man. Bring him in for questioning. Okay, that is an Eastern Patriot again, where you're going to launch that scheme. And I'm finding a ton of success on this run just doing the heat-killing missions in every region, because the passive income generation is so good right now that I don't have to worry about running active money missions unless there's a specific project we're saving up for. We're not really gaining that much, but we keep running into the limit of the vault, so this is good enough. And if we are a little short like we are now... Yeah, because in 30 seconds our salaries are going to be taken. I'm just watching the timer there. There we go. So, yeah, I probably need to gather some money. But we only need to do that in 1 or 2 regions rather than all the way across the whole flipping world. So, that is what I'm doing. We'll do the heat kill there. And then when the Western Patriot comes off of lockdown, we'll get money in that one. Alright, so now that we've got Julius Bird, we need to interrogate him. And, I mean, I can keep looking away for a moment because it's going to take a minute before he's in the jail cell. Hello, X! Again. You're such a douche. Alright, so it came off lockdown, now I'm just waiting for a money mission to spawn. This is simple. And having 9 laser traps has worked out. There were 3 dead bodies here. Looks like investigators. Last words, is that a trap? That's funny. So those are probably pretty garbage investigators, though, because the problem is if any one of them goes down, the rest of them will take pictures of the body, which will add suspicion. But That's fine. If we make this entire hallway nothing but laser traps, I don't think anyone's going to really survive in there. Alright, let's escort you to... Oh, I can't do that one because it's lethal, I guess. Alright, I guess just the normal interrogation chair. Boring. We've successfully interrogated Eli Bird. Now that you've gotten insight about Eli's operation, pull off the veil and let the forces of justice do what they do best. Oh, wow. We're being a rat slash a snitch. Okay. Oh god, I need 13 valets. What's my maximum? Isn't it just 10? Oh crap. Alright, we'll temporarily increase our valet count to 20. I'm gonna lower that back down once that's done. Although probably by this point I need 15, since I've got all of these. Uh-oh, we have soldiers here. Let's flag them to die. Hey, Pyro and Jubei, why don't you head over here real quick? Never mind, they've teleported. Have they teleported over to this side? Where did they go? I have to keep my eyes open for where those flippin' soldiers went. Oh, what if they show up here? That'll be a problem. Why is there a door here? Get this out of here. Sell that. Sell the broken toilet. Get that out of here.
I thought our last conversation left things clear between us.
I quite agree. I told you to stay out of my way. Now, I have shown you why.
Yeah? You think you're tough? Hitting me where I live? Well, how's this? I'm hitting you where you live.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Do you think it was wise to tell me you were coming?
Of course I do. You think you're clever, but you can't outsmart a storm. You see.
Oh. Wait. No, that line didn't make any sense. Alright, go ahead. Kill Eli's guards in the lair. Sure. Also, is X coming? Nope, he doesn't give a shit. That's really funny. I guess it makes sense in context, because why would he care about us exposing another villain? So... whatever. Alright, come on, Eli's guards. I don't have all day here.
I am the Earth's instrument.
I didn't even know they showed up. You have driven off this new rival. For now, keep an eye out, though, as they will surely return. Hold on a minute. I want to... Okay, wow, they've already cleaned up the bodies that fast, too. I had no idea they even got that far in the base. That tells me my security is working fine. Let's cash that in.
I warned you that there would be a cost to getting in my way.
Oh, did you now? Because I just got a clear picture of what you're capable of. What did you get?
More fuel for my incinerators?
I sent your soldiers packing.
With all kinds of valuable intel? I won't take you down tomorrow, but I will be coming. Till then.
Alright, that's it for you. Oh, wait, no. Here he is again. Eli Barracuda Jr. has come seeking revenge. If you don't fight him with everything you've got, he'll destroy your organization from the inside out. Yeah, sure he will.
Mr. Barracuda. And here I had hoped you were enjoying retirement. Crime doesn't suit you.
Can't get rid of me that easily. You put the king in check, but you should have gone for mate.
Are you hitting on me, Eli Barracuda Jr.? You're not my type.
As I understand it, in chess, the king's sole purpose is to wait for his turn to die.
That's right. You and I both know that it all starts with the pawns. So keep out of my way or I'll take yours.
Alright, enough with the stupid metaphors. Eli still seems to think he can tell you what to do. Remind him of what happens when he goes up against you. Interfere in Eli's plans on the world stage. Okay, so something on the eastern US. Let's get that going. And yeah, I need to kill the heat over in Alaska. There we go. And meanwhile, because everybody loves the speed up music, I hope. Actually, as I'm recording this, that episode hasn't gone up yet with the new speed up music I use. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comments and the thoughts section. Yeah, that. I'm gonna do more speed up because we're going to expand the vault. That is an exceptionally expensive build. I probably should have done it in parts rather than all at once, because we're probably going to screw over the minions and their salaries, so we're going to take a morale hit at one point. But I just wanted to get it going, and then that way we've got a lot more money at our disposal. The vault probably isn't going to stay there, I would say, because the training room is right next to it. That's part of the reason why I haven't done that yet. I rather have a feeling I'm going to have to move everything around even more, but this is a good start, and this way we'll have... I didn't even see what the number was, but we'll probably have a 500,000 at our disposal instead of a 250,000 from now on. I'm going to wait and until that's done. Oh, geez, something happened. Hold on. Wait a minute. Eli has expanded his influence into your pool of minions. Use ruthless measures to remind them who it is they actually serve. I'm going to hold off on that until this build order is done, just because of the amount of money and the number of morale hits I'm going to be taking in the meantime. But we'll get to that soon. I chickened out and only did half the vault, that way I was able to pay salaries. We'll keep going with the main story, get that bonus money, and then use that to finish up the vault.
What is it?
So I need to kill
You died
3 workers with witnesses. I mean, we'll just grab the closest 3 workers.
There might be some momentary discomfort.
There we go. Get a little candy bar pile going. Oh, I remember this. Now I have to build EGTVs in the lair. So the storyline of this is a little silly. Basically what's going on is I'm showing the minions who's boss, and now I'm like, well, maybe I should be friends with them. And then after I rebuild that, I'm like, no, let's just keep killing them anyway. It's a little dumb. I don't even really know why they did it from a game design perspective, unless it's just, you know, a random quest to do. Just seems a little time-wasty. But maybe I was supposed to do the Eli Barracuda stuff sooner, so it's trying to teach me how to fix morale or whatever, but it's just the easiest way to do it. Yep, now I have to execute guards with witnesses.
This way.
So we'll take out the ones who are trying to run away because of fatigue. Got it. Now we discredit Eli on the world stage. And I will do that as soon as we're out of lockdown.
Geniuses. Treating the world like a game, while the rest of us are putting in work.
You really don't like people like me, do you, Mr. Barracuda?
I built an empire, brought people together, did good business. What have you done?
It's not what I have done. It's what I will do.
Well, I can tell you what you're gonna do next. Die. I'm gonna make sure of it myself.
You can try. Defeat Eli Barracuda in the lair. Oh, we have an investigator who has made it inside the base. And now we have an investigator who's dead. Well, that was easy. Okay, where is Eli Barracuda? I'm sure it's going to take him a hot minute to show up, but we'll quickly take him down once we do. Oh no, another investigator.
Of an intruder in the lair.
Let's, oh yeah, she's probably gonna die as soon as she walks into the next laser trap. Yep. Well, that problem solved itself.
A small fire has started in your air.
Alright, let's talk this out.
Nobody challenges you and gets away with it. They fled with their life, but we will catch up to them eventually. And no cutscene. Yep, also, no further mission. We'll get him eventually. Next up is Roboticist. Everybody loves robots, but this roboticist goes above and beyond. Her technology is promising, but her motives aren't. Find out more, determine whether she's useful or a threat. I guess find out more and determine whether she's useful or a threat.
Boss, we have an unusual window of opportunity.
What is it?
Polar, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed this morning?
Our scouts report unusual chipsets being fabricated at a remote facility. Estimates suggest advanced robotics.
Perfect! Why beat people senseless myself when a robot can do it 38% more efficiently? Send the team to get it.
At once, boss.
What a specific number. Some promising new microchips are circulating in the black market, and the roboticist seems to be the manufacturer. Hit her plant and share the tech and the wealth with your team. That is on the world stage. Let's see where that is. Hopefully it's in an area I already have covered. But I'm not seeing the bright sparkly dealy-doo. Where's the bright sparkly dealy-doo?
A trap has been triggered.
There's the bright sparkly dealy-doo. Over here in Western... Where are we? Central Smash. Microchips make the world go round, so it's always big news when a new radical design hits the market. Or doesn't, because someone is keeping them secret. Find those chips for your own designs. Also, there are these ocean areas. I know this is new. Once we get a submarine, and I don't know when or how to get it, but we'll get it eventually. We'll be able to start plundering the ocean depths for more money as well. I wonder who covers that from a henchman perspective, force of justice perspective, but I guess we'll see. This is why I like being media blind, man. I like the surprise, and I was very happy I was so surprised what with Emma's situation and such as well. So, this is why. And all of you in the chat, you guys are awesome for not giving me spoilers. Like, always really appreciate that as well.
What is this? An unauthorized transmission. Source unknown.
Hi, we haven't been introduced. My name is Naomi Sorayama. Nice to meet you. You robbed me. Let's talk.
Have I dealt with Naomi Sorayama yet? I don't think I have in any of my other runs. I really don't remember much of her.
I am not compensating you.
Of course not. You're human. All we do is disappoint each other. But I'm warning you. Leave this alone.
No matter. We will proceed with the operations and track down that transmission.
Is this the one that turns into Iris? Because I believe in my second run, I had Iris right from the beginning. Which would explain why I didn't see this entire storyline, but I can't remember. Anyway, raid other facilities on the world stage. All I have to do is find the sparkly dudes, like this one. There's one. There's two, except it's on lockdown. And there's three. Alright, we'll grab this one when we can. Oh, this is great. Those 4 bodies are soldiers. So my long hallway with all the laser traps was able to take out the soldiers even before they got in the base. This is an excellent little thing. So, I don't know if I put the footage in, I probably didn't. But one of the times when Eli Barracuda's people came and attacked us, they went through this tunnel, and while I was trying to track them, I did see that a couple of them popped out of this tunnel. So I'm thinking what I need to do is keep these tunnels sealed off, and then it will force them to go to the exits that I want them to go to. I assume what that means is that these caves are basically secret teleporters that will move the agents
A scheme has succeeded.
into one of them randomly. So if I keep all of them sealed but one, then I will know exactly where they're going. I mean, it'd be a nice shortcut. Oh, I thought this was one of them. This is not one of them here. Oh yeah, that's the helicopter pad. Huh. Anyway, they would make for some nice shortcuts if our minions could use them too. But I prefer using choke points and kill boxes to defend my base, rather than doing complicated traps and trying to defend on multiple fronts. That's rule 1 of war. You never want to fight on multiple fronts if you can help it. So, if all of the current exits are basically this one and this one, it forces them to be funneled into my kill box, which is where I want them to go. Why bother unsealing those caves? I mean, sure, it could be done for a challenge, but... like, why? Like, why, though? So we're just gonna keep them sealed. Keep them sealed, keep control of the situation, keep us rolling in profits. We've raided the labs. Some lackeys from another organization are invading your turf, but there's something off about these invaders. First priority, repel them. Second, find out why they're so odd. Oh, is this where I get the robots, like the robot minions? Man, I don't remember where this one leads. Oh, whatever. We'll get there very soon.
Oh, did that not work the way you anticipated? What an unexpected turn.
I don't even know what happened other than a fire being started in the lair, so... You're giving yourself too much credit, Naomi.
You have set me up, haven't you? This was all part of some kind of diabolical plot. Not that I disapprove of diabolical, but you picked the wrong victim.
This is why humans are doomed. So slow to see the truth. A digital future is coming. You're not part of it.
Naomi, I don't think you realize that we're basically on the same side here. We both hate humanity, just... You're wanting to go full future, and we're trying to go full environment.
The only thing that is doomed here is your expected outcome. You have played your hand. Now I play mine.
I love her voice actor. She's awesome. Interrogate an attack robot. What?
Scheme has succeeded.
Oh god, all my laser traps are dead. You bastards. I'm gonna have to fix the... Guys, could you put out the fire in the that, please? Oh, it doesn't help that... Okay, let's disable the door for a second. Never mind, that was too late. Alright.
All fires have been extinguished.
I'm gonna have to, set the traps to be... Oh, okay, so those traps are set to automatically be redone. I probably didn't do that for the rest. Let's see, I had this 9 wide, so I've done 3, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then we'll flag each trap to be auto-rebuilt in case it is lost. Man, I wonder if... I'm gonna check the option screen real quick. I really hope that's an option somewhere. Actor draw distance? Oh, hi. What the... Give me a sec. Alright, there is no option in the options to automatically enable rebuilding of items, so I have to manually give that order each time. That's not a big deal. I mean, obviously, it's not like the developers are watching my videos, I don't think, but... That would be a nice option, but I also see why they don't have it, because that would be very spiraling expenses, especially if you unfortunately get hit with a lot of enemies at once. So, that's fine. Just, I need to remember to keep that enabled for all of my laser traps and all of my doors in those hallways. Everything else, it doesn't really matter, but I do... Well, with me, I always know how I want my base to look, so having the auto build for literally everything would not be the worst thing in the world. But all I would need is one bad fire in the power room, for example, and the spiraling costs would be absurd. So, it's pros and cons. Pros and cons. It doesn't matter. I always want to be clear about that, because I am not one of those YouTubers who is going to be overly dramatic about criticism or whatever in games. Generally, I don't care. Like, my attitude generally stops at, boy, it would be cool if this happened, but I'm not dramatic about it. I shouldn't call them out, but I don't care. I recently got a comment on one of my Final Fantasy VI episodes that started well enough and then dipped into the silly, because the commenter wrote that they didn't like Final Fantasy VI. It's not even in their top 5 Final Fantasies anymore, which is fair. Even though it's my favorite game of all time, it doesn't need to be everyone's favorite game of all time. That's totally fine. But then the commenter went on to say the second half of the game wound up being the single greatest disappointment in gaming history. I'm like, wow, hyperbole much? Pretty sure Goddess from Peter Molyneux has something to say about that. But, you know, I'm not that type of guy. I don't like hyperbole to that degree, especially when critiquing games. So getting back to the original point, if Rebellion winds up adding an option that automatically, by default, sets items to be rebuilt upon being destroyed, I would use that, but the fact it's not here is not a big deal in the slightest. The biggest problem I have right now is I've been spending so much time tweaking my base that I haven't found where these attack robots are. They might be dying before they get into the base if they're getting caught up in my traps. I don't see any icon or anything to differentiate the attack bots from anybody else. So now that I've stopped talking and stopped tweaking the base, I need to actually concentrate and look out for them, or the next wave if another wave shows up. Ah, there's an attack robot.
I want that intruder.
Let's get them all flagged for capture, just so one of them is. You know what I mean? Where's your Bay and Pyro? They can come here and help out. Oh yeah, look at those lines of guards. This is what I want to see. I love having these cameras set up in the casino. Yeah, this is not going to take very long. If we're going to interrogate a robot, we may as well have some fun with the interrogation, so... Yeah, fun. So did that... Oh, he probably has to die first. Don't explode.
Let us take this thing apart and see what is in its programming.
Irrelevant. This unit will be shutting down imminently.
Oh, then you won't mind if I make it painful, tear your limbs, and upload elevator music into your database?
I love her voice. It's so sing-songy.
Wait, let's be reasonable about this. What if I told you your traps were being targeted next?
I would thank you for that and go for the compromise. Someone upload the chicken dance on an endless loop.
Oh god, I'm so tempted to use the chicken dance music as my ending theme of this episode. An analysis of the robot and its communication infrastructure reveals that one of the IP addresses is a real address. Pay a visit to your property damage experts and get to work. Alright, so that is on the world stage, which is great. There was something else I was gonna say. Oh, network level 2? And, well, looks like we have to expand the control room. I don't know what's inspired me this time around, but I'm being a lot more conservative with my money. Because I expanded the power room in order to accompany more of the control towers, but I halted those orders because we're gonna have to pay for minions again in a second. And I won't be able to afford it. I think part of it is one of the quality of life patches made it... I think they made the minions less expensive, but they caused the morale hit to be worse as balance. So you really need to pay your minions, or at least most of them.
You can't afford to pay all of your minions.
As long as you don't go into a death spiral with that, it's not too bad. And as long as you have enough morale machines to
Intruder has escaped captivity.
counter the problem, it's not a big deal. You can see how many minions here suddenly have low morale. But if we bring
A small
Polar
fire
over
has
here,
started in your lair.
and we'll wait until everybody gathers up,
I am the Earth's instrument.
and then we
I
kill
promise
one
you,
guard.
I won't take this personally.
Yeah, that fixed a big part of the morale issue. I'm basically sacrificing one life to make sure the rest of the minions, or a large number of the rest of the minions, don't betray me. So, ideally you want the money,
People like
so that
you
doesn't
are
happen
the
in the
reason
first
we can't have
place.
progress. That facility was the future.
You could not have had much confidence in your success if you were not there to oversee it.
Enjoy your exercise in meat puppet savagery. It's a temporary win, and it's put a target on your back.
You are a mechanical genius, but a lousy strategist. Stick to your mechanical dolls and stay out of my way.
Defeat the attack robots in the lair. You've pushed her to the brink, and she's back with one last-ditch invasion attempt. Fight off her robot horde and show her the true power of underpaid, exploited human labor. We will have to do that in the next episode because we are out of time for this one. Wrecking Bola is on her way, which... yeah. Anyway, we're also going to generate some more money so I can keep expanding the layer as I want to, but I'm going to have to hold off for a hot minute to get some cash. I might be overspending right now. I may need to just kind of calm my spending for a hot minute until I can generate a little bit more money, but we'll be alright. Anyway, that will do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.